Elvis, my maker.
Your maker, yes.
I know he waiting for me, right hands open. No getting away from that. But if you know how you're working, you are sure of if you know how you're working in that house, you are sure that when you work, you will not fall. But if you don't know how to work, you will work, do back, then you fall, you say, I took a fall, but it's you that did not work good. If you are working steady, you didn't fall. Well, it's with me. I am working steady, step by step.
Today, our cameras brought us to the community of Biosh, where we are now graced with the presence of Angela Cuffy, better known as Ma Cuffy, from the community of Biosh. And Ma Cuffy recently celebrated her 100th birthday. So she's officially a centenarian, and we are here to find out from her what it was like growing up in the early 1900s, and to tell us what she did or what she's still doing to be 100 years old. Welcome, Ma Cuffy.
Yeah.
And how are you this morning?
Oh, I'm fine.
You're
this morning.
fine?
Praise God for that.
Amen. Now, you recently celebrated your 100th birthday.
How
You celebrated your 100th birthday. How did you enjoy it?
I enjoyed highly because, I had God for me.
Yes.
God was in front of my birthday.
Mm-hmm.
He was the leading person for me.
Mm-hmm.
So I enjoy my birthday.
Okay.
And there was no problem. Everything was quiet and nice.
Nice.
And it was a great crowd. 20 people turned out for
So
my birthday.
you had a big party. What did you do?
A big party.
Wow.
The president was here.
Yes.
The prime minister had to be here, but they had meeting at the House of Assembly. So he sent a nice letter to me, and he told me he's sorry he cannot attend.
Okay.
But he said, I'm expecting him to come anytime to
Excellent.
see me and so on.
Very good. Now, Ma Cuffy, tell us about your life. Were you born and raised in Biosh?
I was born in Biosh. My life is, as I have to tell you, my mother used to travel to Barbados. At that time, it was vessel that going to Barbados. Mama used to travel to Barbados. And then, according to the place where she leaving me, if my school is far, I had to go to that school. So I will tell you, I attended Dubla Government School there too. I attend Collyhoo Government School. I attend Cooley District Government School. That was the last school I attended. And that was Teacher Tavernier was the last teacher. That was my teacher.
Very good. Now, you were born in 1917, if I'm correct.
1917, 24th of May, 1917.
What was it like in Dominica in the early 90s?
Life in Dominica was a poor life, Very, very poor. Like, I don't want to describe other village, but I can tell you about my village.
Yes.
My village, the houses were covered with shingles and so, no galvanized, no water, no pipe-borne water then, no electricity, nothing of this sort. My village was, well, nearly all the village in Dominica was like that. It's often, and right now, no fridge, no TV, no telephone. The only person who had a phone was HDS Howell Shillingford. The only person, and that phone used to ring. If it's 3 times, according to the place, if it's 4 times, you have to ring, and you have to go and beg them to do a telephone message for you, to pass a telephone message for you. But right now, all school children have that.
Yes, their cell phones.
So you see the big change we have in telephone already. We have the change in electricity. People used to have things like, we used to call it buzai. At night, you light your bottle with kerosene, and if you forget something in your yard, you go for it. But right now, we don't have that. We just switch on our light. People used everybody used to live on roasting. Anything you have for tomorrow is roast. You have to roast it, or salt, put plenty salt in it. But right now, we have a fridge.
Right.
So there's a big difference.
Would you say life was easier back then or no?
Huh?
Would you say life is easier now or back then?
The life I live here now.
No.
I haven't got to work,
I know.
And I haven't got to work. It's only press buttons. If I want to go to Roseau and I haven't got a transport, I go by the highway and I get a transport and I go to Roseau. But at that time you have to rowing boat, or else you have to walk it up.
Right.
So it's a big change. At my time, things was, I don't know, but people were happy, eh?
Yes, of course.
People, they had togetherness. People was happy. If I have, you have. People was, they didn't have a jealous feeling like now. Now, if I build a house and I don't build yet, you find something to say. But at my time, you would come and help me to build, and when you're ready, I will help you to build. And but we were understanding ourselves.
Cuffy, tell us about your profession over the years. Your profession, what did you do?
Oh, my profession,
yes.
Before I got married. My profession was I was a seamstress.
Oh, you were? Okay, very good.
I was a seamstress. I could make my own dress and then sew for people. But my mother was not satisfied with my sewing. She sent me to learn to sew with Alec Boyd Knight. Not Alec Boyd Knight, mother.
Okay.
Alec Boyd Knight was related to the lady I was sewing with, S.Z. Boyd.
Okay.
She sent me to Roseau to learn to sew. At that time, it was two top seamstresses in Roseau, S.D. Boyd and her sister, Mrs. Bully, Elma Bully.
Okay.
Is
she related to Anita? Is she related to Anita Bully?
Elma.
Elma.
Elma Bully.
Okay.
She and her sister, they went to America to learn to sew, and when they come, they had a place called the Please You. So if you want a dress well made, it please you. That is where I finished learning to sew.
So you went to that school and then you came back and you started sewing.
Came back to my mother's place and then I opened a shop.
Okay.
I opened not a shop, not a sewing shop, you know. I opened a grocery shop.
Okay.
And a rum shop. I was not a Christian yet. Okay. I opened a rum shop and a grocery shop downstairs my mother's place. Then after I moved that shop to Dublin because Dublin has more people than Beers.
Okay.
And then I went to Astafan. And I asked Mr. Astafan if he cannot give me goods to sell, and I will give him the capital and I will get the interest. He looked at me, he told me, you can manage that? I said, yes. And he started giving me goods. But at that time, no transport to bring the goods for me at my doorstep as now. I had to take a boat, go to St. Joseph. They used to send the transport to St. Joseph to bring goods for me, and then take a boat and bring the goods to Dublin. And I sell for Astafan. Astafan didn't have that big.
They have now.
Yeah. Astafan had a little place just above Dupini.
Okay.
A little old rotten house. And that is where I used to. And I helped them to build. Wow. I helped Astafan to build. It was me. It was my lady Adrian from Monrachet, my Sydney from Coolibis, and myself. Three of us that helped them to build as they are today. And they are not ungrateful to me.
Okay,
because every Christmas she have to tell me, go and pick what I want for my Christmas. Like my birthday, I don't go to her yet because she wasn't here.
Okay.
But I have to go and tell her my birthday. I send a card for her for my birthday, you know. I invite her for my birthday, but she was away.
She couldn't come, so you have to go to her and tell her your birthday was last month. You have to let her know that your birthday was last month.
Last month?
Yes.
24th?
Yes, the 24th.
The president was here.
Okay.
The president and his wife.
All right.
The prime minister had to come, so he didn't come, but his wife came 2 days after the birthday to explain things to me.
Okay. Now, Cuffy, tell us about family life with your husband and your children. How many children did you have?
I got married, the date I got married, I have it there, but I didn't put it on that. I forget. But my husband and myself live happy, as happy husband and wife. My husband got a stroke. But a day like today, my husband perhaps soon died. I had a blockage in his heart. He got, and he died 5 days after I took him to the hospital. The doctor came here to see him, and the doctor told me, he advised me to take him to the hospital, and 5 days after he reached the hospital, he died.
And how long ago
he
did
was
he
from
die?
River Civic.
How long ago did he die? How long? How many years now?
He died 19. I have it written in a book there. You know, I cannot maintain everything in my head, but he died. He died. And I have 3 children.
Okay.
I have Cheryl, Maroni. My first child died, Prince Lipson Cuffy.
Oh.
Prince was my son. He died. Look his picture there. And I have Cheryl Maroney, my second child, my daughter. My daughter, I love her. She loves me, but I love her too. And I have Tessa.
Okay.
Tessa is my last
Your
child.
last child.
So, and I have, let me see, I mark it for me not to make
That's
any
okay.
mistake. I have Cheryl Maroney, Tessa Cuffy, and Hildreth Cuffy.
Okay.
3 of them I have. And then I have Ali Cuffy, my grandson, and I have Tracy Bertrand, my granddaughter. They live with me here.
Okay.
And Tracy have 2 children, Jada and Jay. They live here with me too.
Alright.
But apart from that, I have 12 grandchildren, and I have 8 great-grandchildren, 8, how they call that, you know. And I have a very good family. All my children love me and they're taking care of me. I'm well taken care of.
I can see that you're well clothed, you look happy, healthy. So I know your family loves you.
All my family, all my children. I have a young boy they call Ali. He loves
I
me.
know
When he's going
Ali.
to work, he has to wake up. Mama, it's time for you to get up.
Aww.
Because he sleeps in that room. That is his bedroom there. Entrance, you know, he's a young fellow. I don't want to disturb him. He don't want to
Yes.
disturb me, so I give him the first room.
Okay.
So he can come at midnight. He can come anytime. That is his room, and I love him a lot. He's very respectful, and he's showing me love.
Very good.
I have Tracy. Well, Tracy running the home for me. She doing everything. She pleasing me. She have to ask me what I would like for my lunch, what I would like for my, just ask me what I would like for my breakfast. What I see I like, that's what she prepare for me. I'm well taken care of.
Okay.
And my children overseas, oh God bless them. They are well taken care of me.
Very
You
good.
know, I have a daughter, they call her, you should know her,
Kathleen Cuffy?
Kathleen.
Kathleen Cuffy John Jules?
Kathleen is my granddaughter.
Kathleen Cuffy John Jules is your granddaughter?
Yeah.
Oh.
Before you see her, she laughing,
She always smiles.
always smiling.
Oh, well, that's nice. I know Kathleen. Yes.
Kathleen is a love child for me.
Okay.
Granny, Mama, she calling me Mama.
No,
I
Makofi,
am
tell me, with regards to your eating, what do you eat? What do you eat on a daily basis?
my best meal, my meal self, fish.
Fish.
I like fish because here, that village is a village
Fishing community.
of fishing
Yes,
community.
Yes.
And I don't like fish that stay on the fridge for days and days and days.
Fresh. You like
I
a
like
fish
from the
fresh.
sea to the pot.
Right.
From the sea to the pot. And it tastes nicer. From the sea to the pot, you have a special taste. That's how I like my fish. So we buying fish, we can buy a fish for tomorrow, you know, to stay in a fish for tomorrow, but day after tomorrow, 2 weeks fish, we fry it and sometimes we give it out to people.
Very good. Besides fish, what else do you eat? Do you eat a lot of provisions?
Kalaloo.
Oh, kalaloo. You like kalaloo? With crab?
Some people buy dashing
Yes.
and they throw the chair, but the chair dashing is better to eat, to make kalaloo with than the dashing itself.
Okay.
Than the dashing itself, yes.
Right.
And I like kalaloo a lot. I eat kalaloo, I like it. I like the kalaloo, I like soup. I like cooking up with some from the sea to the pot. I like it.
Do you eat chicken?
Eh?
Do you eat chicken? Chicken.
I eat chicken, but not
very
not
often.
plenty of it.
Okay.
For that matter, I don't like what I more like in the chicken is the wings.
Okay.
I like the wings and the neck.
Okay. Neck. Yes. Now we see that a lot of people don't get to be or to leave
A lot of?
a lot of older people don't get to leave your age. What would you say?
Well, when you reach an age like my age,
Yes.
all you have to do is to think of your maker, you know. You haven't got to think of worldly things. You think of your maker. Like when I get up in the morning, the first thing I do, I thank God for bringing me first past to see another day. And this is the day that He has made. I know that He will bless me today. I call for His blessing, and I go to the porch and I open my book. I have that book just to remind me of my birthday. So
What church do you attend?
Pentecostal church.
And how
That's
long,
where I baptized and
how
everything.
long have you been a part of the Pentecostal
I
church?
had three pastors came from America for my birthday, you know.
Okay.
Pastor Sinclair, Pastor Bell, and Pastor Cuffy.
Okay.
Three of them came down for my birthday because not today I'm a Christian.
It's been a number of years.
Eh?
A long time you've been a Christian.
long time
for a long
ago.
time.
Since after I get married, I married in the Catholic Church.
Okay.
Since after I get married, I just get myself to the Pentecostal Church, and I baptized in Pastor Bell that baptized me.
Okay.
And I'm feeling happy. I'm feeling contented. I'm satisfied. I'm glad for what God has done for me. I was not as I am today. I work hard for my children. After my husband died, I have to be working for them, going to school in Roseau. Three of them, Cheryl, Tessa, well, Hildreth had left school already. Cheryl, and Tessa. There's two of them. They were by Majona. I will tell you their grandmother. Majona was their grandmother, but Andy's wife,
Okay.
Fatima.
I
You don't know Fatima, Andy's wife?
I don't know.
You know Fatima, Andy's wife? You don't know her? Well, my children, that's where they were. And I have to be, that time, no truck was going, but only big truck that was moving, But I used to pay their passage to go, and they staying back with Majona for the whole week. And when Friday come, they coming down, and Monday they going back up.
Okay.
So I work very hard for my children, but praise God, they are the one that sing about me today. And I'm taking well care of my children, taking well care of me. I have something to say again.
Okay.
Let me look
Go
for it
ahead.
fast. I have to thank God for my sight. Because at my age, you find very few people at my age wear glasses. But I wear glasses just for glasses' sake. I don't need glasses for me to read, you know. My first child died, Pin Cuffy.
Okay.
He died. And I have no other child, my other children there with me.
Okay. So you have
God
you had
bless
three,
my children
two
with
girls
long life.
and one
They might
boy.
have long life like myself, 100 years.
Did anybody in your family besides you lived to see 100 years?
I have other family, you know, apart from my husband and myself.
Yeah, but did any one of them live to see?
Eh?
Did any one of them live to see 100 years?
No,
Okay.
my mother lived 98.
Wow, that's close.
My father lived 75.
Okay.
None of my people live 100 years. I'm the I'm the first.
Now, McAfee, we know that a lot of children nowadays, we know a lot of children nowadays, they abandon their parents. They abandon their parents. They don't take care. They don't turn back and take care of their parents. What advice do you have for these children?
Well, I have to give the children advice, and I also have to give the parents advice. If your children is not what you expect to do, all you have to do is to go down on your knees. Ask God to change them. But some parents, instead of doing that, Timothy, thesis, you know, instead of doing that, when if your children, because you see, children have an age. When they reach, they don't want to see parents, they don't want to see nobody. They feel that they are big man, they feel that they are big woman, you know. So you know better. You put your knees down for your children. Up to now, I'm praying for my children. You put your knees down, but some parents, when they see they go like that, they themselves get frustrated, and you know, not all mothers I know. I know of mothers who will take care of their children, whether they are good, whether they are bad. But remember, one thing you have to remember, one thing as a mother, you might be a mother tomorrow, your children need you whilst they are, help me out, small.
Small, yeah, I agree.
But when they get big and they have their husband, they have their own children,
lives.
they don't care much about you. So you have to show them love now. You know that? You have to show your children love. Right now, Ali can do without me. He has a job. He will always get a woman to take care of him.
Yes.
So he can do without me, but I cannot do without him because I need his help.
Yes, you need him.
So I have to show him love. I cannot rough him up.
Yes, that's true.
You understand?
That is very, very true.
Yeah, eh? That is good. If you have children at a certain, well, the children are small, you slap. That I want you to do, that I want to. But when you see they come to the age where they can tell you, I am leaving your home for you. If you stop, you're troubling me, I'm leaving your home for you. Take care. Try to bring them back to the home they want to live. Try to bring them back to the home they want to live, because all children have a certain time in life that they don't want to see mother, they don't want to hear mother, you know. Some children are right, but some children, there are a certain time they don't want to, and it's not their fault. There is an age that gets children to do that.
Right. That is true. What would you say your relationship is with the people of Biosh?
Oh, my congregation,
And
my people at
yes,
Biosh.
the people of Biosh.
First thing I'll tell you, my congregation in my church is togetherness.
Yes.
We love each other. That is why our church is growing little by little. We haven't got much people in the church,
Okay.
but the few we have is togetherness. We love each other. When one have, everybody have. And when Pastor Maxwell say he wants that done in the church, he's just say it and it is done. Because we love the pastor, we appreciate the pastor, we love the family, we appreciate his wife, and each of us, we love each other. It's just togetherness in the church. And then the people in the village, the people, the young boys in the village, is mark off. How you had the night, mark off when they're passing there to go to work. It's a mark off that don't finish. All of them. I don't have no enemy here.
Good, that's very good.
It's a little place that is, you can see it's a clean place.
Yes,
eh?
it is.
It's a very
It is,
clean village.
yes.
When you hear clean village, she is not number one, she is not number two, but she comes where there's number three. A clean village. I going by the bay.
By yourself? You
But
go alone?
yes, I going by the bay. Some people tell me if I going up this step, I going this step every minute in the day. When I was one of those days, who was here with me now, and he giving me hand, I tell him don't give me hand to go down my step because he will not be here tomorrow to help me.
So you have to
That's
help
right.
yourself.
I going down my step every minute.
Very good.
What you asked me a question there about my people.
Yes. You were telling me.
Yes, the people they like my coffee.
I love you, so I just met
And-
you,
and
so I'm sure
yeah.
people that know you for all those years
Why when
should,
people
should
come
love
here, it's a
you.
love, it's a embrace you, it's a, they don't want to leave me. We must, I inviting them to come and spend a day with me. I don't even show you all my garden yet.
Well, we have to go and see the garden.
I stay in my bed. I stay in my room and see if a person working for me, because I like my gardening.
Okay. So
Let me see if I have anything else to ask to say about.
before you ask me, tell us a little bit about your garden.
If you want to see,
Tell us a little bit about it.
come,
Not
come,
yet.
both of you come.
When you wake up in the morning, give us an idea of how your day goes.
Oh, why?
When you wake up in the morning, give us an idea of how your day goes. What do you do?
Well,
throughout
when
the
I
day?
get up in the morning, first thing I do, I thank God. This is the day that He have made. Help me to rejoice and be glad in it. Thank you for the sun, if it shines today, and if the rain happens to fall, these gifts come from your loving hands and add no sorrow. That's my first prayer. And then I go to my book, I say my prayer. I ask God to bless me today, bless my children over it. Guide, they are going out, they are coming back, they are in your hands for protection and guidance. And I have my day set.
So you go to your garden every day?
Well, yes, I have a fellow working for me. He's not working for me to say every day he will go and work for me, but he visit my garden He will tell me what he planning to do. You understand?
So your garden is for your personal use, or do you sell produce to other people?
I don't have much produce to sell,
Okay,
but
so
when I
it's
have
for
a lot of
yourself.
bananas,
Okay.
I just break the hand of bananas. I
You
put it by the
share?
roadside
Oh,
there.
okay.
If I have limes,
Yes.
I put it in plastic
Okay,
and I
alright.
put it inside there.
Okay, very
to
good.
sell.
Very good.
I like selling because I was accustomed
I
to
know.
that.
So when you open your shop, did you stop sewing? You stopped sewing?
Eh?
When you open your grocery shop,
I,
you
s- I s-
stopped
I stopped sewing.
Okay,
Mhm.
all right.
But I was a top seamstress. I used to sew for a lot of people. I used to sew for Mrs. Boyd, for this, for that. I used to sew for them.
Okay.
Top seamstress, I used to make wedding clothes for lots of people. At that time, there was not ready-made.
Ready-made. Everything is ready-made now.
Whether
Yes.
it fit or not, there's no fitting for clothes, but that time clothes has to fit.
Right, right.
Let me see if I have anything I remember to
Okay.
tell you all before you all go and see it. If I know I would. I have 6 great-grandchildren, bless. My grandchildren and my a very good family. Sister. Yes, I have a sister, Sister Fergus. Well, I have as a daughter to me.
Okay.
When Cheryl is not here, or I'm saying Cheryl now, when Tessa go to Roseau, she knows she have to send my lunch. Well,
Oh, okay.
she's like a daughter to me. I love her very much.
Very good. You used to bake bread before?
Bread, yes, look my bakery. You don't
You
see
have
my,
a bakery? We'll go and see. Just so
you
we'll go
don't
and
see my
all
oven.
that.
Yeah, no. I have an oven,
Outside?
but I'm going to break it down.
Oh, why?
That's my mother's oven. But I used to bake.
For the community?
I work hard, eh? I used to bake. I used to be in the garden. I used to be in the garden. I used to bake. I see about my child. I used to sew. See about my children.
Hardworking
Take care
lady.
of them. All 3 of them go secondary school. That time didn't have college.
Right, it didn't have college.
No college.
Yes.
God bless Dominica. Eh? God bless Dominica. No college, you know. When you reach 7th standard, you have no further going. My sister reached 7th standard and she was a nurse,
Wow.
but she died.
Okay, okay.
I reached 7th standard and I said, well, I'm not going to nurse because I'm afraid of blood. I'm going to learn to sew. And I opened a shop. I tell you, I sold for Astafan for years. My Astafan was not as she is today. When I come with the money I sold, they used to clap and Angela is here, Angela is here, Angela is here. And you understand? I work for Astafan. I work for them. But I have no regret because my Astafan helping me. I have no regret. I work for them. And as I told my children, anything they have to buy, make sure that Astafan places the first. If they don't have, go and buy it somewhere else, but go and buy it by Astafan.
Yes.
Because I know what they help me. I help them, but they help me too. Because they used to fill my shop with goods,
your goods.
and then the increase comes to me, but the capital goes to them. But I never gave them any problem for their money. When I told my staff and I'm leaving shop business, she told me, why you leaving shop business, my Cuffy? You're still young, you can do shop. I said, I'm leaving it.
So you retired?
But I'm leaving it with a clean heart. They had no problem for their money.
Yes.
I finished pay them all what I was doing them, and I tell them I finished with shop business. But I don't regret. I do otherwise, and God bless me. God bless my children that they have. My daughter Cheryl has a nice job. She's a nurse in Bermuda.
Oh, nice.
Tessa got a nice job in America. Hildred get a nice job as a nurse in England. So my children blessed. They are blessed spiritually, physically, materially, financially.
Well, with a praying mother, like you,
I am.
They have to be blessed.
I am
Yes.
praying for my children. I will not get up one day. When I hear something happen in America, I said, not my children.
Yes, yes.
God is protecting them for me. Something happened in Bermuda, not my children. God is protecting them for me. If you don't pray for your children haven't got time to pray. Their time is to do their work and come out, come home, do what they have to do, say a little zeza prayer. But you haven't got nothing to do as me. I haven't got nothing to do, you know. When I get up in the morning, I just stretch my feet on my bed and I finish with that. Somebody come. I have a girl. Hey, I forget to tell you about it. I have a girl that come all the way from
Dubla?
Vickers.
Oh, Vika. Wow.
All the way from Vickers. She's from here,
Yes.
but she living in Vickers. But every month she coming to help Tracy. She's Tracy's friend to help Tracy to clean the place.
Wow.
And she's very nice to me. Her name is Cornelia.
Bonnelia. Okay.
Her name is Cornelia. She's
Okay.
very nice to me. She come and help Tracy to clean the place. And when you see she clean the place for you, you cannot see anything that is undone. Everything is well done, neat and nice.
Well, and I can see you love cleanliness.
Yes,
They say
she was here
cleanliness-
last week.
Oh, cleanliness is next to godliness.
Next
Do
to
you agree?
godliness. She's here. She was here last week. Every little thing, even the switch.
She cleaning.
She cleaning the switch. But I cannot recommend her to people. When people tell me they have people cleaning for them for a day, and tomorrow they paying them for the day, I tell them, if I send up my girl for you to clean for you, she will not spend a day here.
Yeah.
What I'm saying here is for her to do, she will spend about 3 days
I know, a
to get
week
your
or
house
so.
as you want
Yes,
it.
yes.
She's, I never see that. If you see how she I bring her to see how she press.
Wow.
She pack my press for me. She's good. I forget to tell you about her, but she's good. I hope she hearing.
She'll
For
hear.
her not to see.
She'll hear. She'll hear.
For her not to see. I forget her. She's very, very, very good at cleaning. Yes, she can do it. I think because when my mother was alive and we were young children, my mother used to have maids.
Mm-hmm.
My mother used to have sometimes 2 maids.
Okay.
But when she died, we can afford maids now.
I know.
We have to be maids of ourselves.
Right, right. I agree.
My sister that died the other day, you know, I have 2 sisters that died. It was 3 of us.
Okay. 3 girls, no boys.
Margaret,
no
Margaret
brothers?
Shillingford Salisbury, she died.
No brothers?
Hmm?
You don't have any brothers?
Any brother? I have brother, but one side brother.
Oh, from your father's side?
By my father.
Okay.
One side brother, he died too. I had one brother, he died. Things work, things good. God is good all the time.
Cuffy, we see society has changed so much, and we let political differences, religious differences separate us. What advice do you have for Dominicans with regards
Young
to these
people?
things? Yes.
For people like you,
Yes.
first thing you have to do is to seek your God. If you seek God, God will seek you. First thing you have to do as a young person, seek God. And if you seek God, God will seek you. You see, everything we have to do, everything you have the breath of life, you have your feet to walk, you have your hands to, you have your thinking cap, it's God that hand. If you want a good job, it's God that bless you. You might get a disappointment in a job and you say, mon Dieu, where I'm going to get another job. But every disappointment comes a blessing. If you are disappointed, don't worry about that. The blessing is coming. For you to be blessed, you have to disappoint. Because I can remember of a friend of mine that was loving a fellow and the fellow deceived her. And she nearly get crazy. But when we formed the group in our church, we went to her and tell her, don't get crazy over disappointments. We start to read different scripture verses for her. And she got a better person than the person that disappointed her. And I know God see is a blessing. Any time you get disappointment is a blessing. My daughter was working somewhere in Roseau, my daughter Tessa. And she got a disappointment. And she said she's leaving. They didn't fire her.
She left.
She says she is leaving. I told her, you leaving? Mandy, well, I'm glad you're leaving. God has something better for you. And she went to America and she got a nice job.
Yeah. Have you been to America? You've gone to
I
America?
been to America 3 times already. I'm glad you asked me that question.
Yes.
I have been to America 3 times already. I have been to Bermuda 3 times already. And if I tell you I have been to England 6 times.
6 times.
And they are hoping to, they wanted me to go before my birthday.
So you think you'll travel again?
I can travel, of course.
You can travel.
Once a person go with me, I can travel.
Yes,
The only
yes.
thing, when you go out the plane, is as I walk fast, and I cannot walk fast, so they will
They
give
give
me
you a wheelchair.
Yeah.
Yes, they'll
Well,
give you a
twice I go.
wheelchair. Yes, you have to go in the wheelchair.
If I can travel, I remember all the place I
So
go
how
in.
you liked America when you traveled
Eh?
to? How did you enjoy America when you traveled to
Now,
America?
how I enjoy
Before,
America.
Yeah, when you went.
Oh, I had to because my daughter took leave and he
Okay.
was taking me around
Everywhere,
there.
yes, yes.
America is nice. And Bermuda, I like Bermuda, I like England. England, I had a special church going, Pastor Corey Church.
Okay.
He used to come for me and take me to the church and take me back. I like
The cold in England didn't do
yes,
you
it's cool.
anything?
I know when it is cold because they always tell me pray for them because it's very cold.
Yes, yes, yes.
Anyway, God is good all the time. We have a good God, eh? Look at what God do for Dominica now. We have a good God, eh? We have how many when you're crossing a river bridge we have now to cross those. We have a good God.
Maybe we have 1, 2, 3, 4 bridges. You
Four.
remember when we only had 2 bridges? We only had 2 bridges. The one
I have to
going
come
in
and work
one
at the
going out.
hospital, with the new hospital. I have to come and work there. I'll get a job there. I will work with the elderly people.
What job you want to do? Cook?
Eh?
What job you want?
Well, a job to pray for them. I love my village. I love the people there because they're showing me love. They're showing me love in the morning. They're passing mark off how you had the night. Mark off is a mark off. I like them too. They love me. I love them.
Cuffy,
Eh?
I wish you live.
You have to come and spend a day with me. Eh?
I wish you live 100 more years.
Eh?
I wish you live 100 more years.
More years. I will not live, but I claim 5 more years.
5 more? You give yourself 5 more?
I don't claim 100 more because 100 more was at the time of Christ.
Yes.
200,
not
100,
anymore,
150,
yes.
but that time is over. But I claim 5 more years.
And what do you plan to do within that 5 years?
Well, as usual, my Bible, pray. When I get up in the morning, ask God what I should eat today, what I should do today. Help me to have a contented life. When you are not contented, you are not satisfied. You always have something there, you know. Your friend build a house, you cannot build one yet. God has a better plan for you, eh? God has a nicer house for you, but you don't know that.
You don't know that, yes. You don't
But
know.
you jealous of the one. Jealousy is the worst thing to have. If you know somebody loves you, somebody hates you, you will take care of yourself, but you cannot know if a person jealous of you. How can you know that?
You go to church every Sunday?
Eh?
You go to church every Sunday?
Every Sunday. Every Sunday. From the time I've been a Christian, I think I missed 1 or 2 Sundays, but because I was not feeling
Sick,
100%, I didn't go. But I don't want to miss church. When you reach in the church, you feel that you are next to heaven. Eh? Oh, yes. I'll be with my Maker.
Your Maker, yes.
I know He waiting for me, right hands open. No getting away from that. But if you know how you're walking, you are sure of if you know how you're walking in that house, you are sure that when you walk, you will not fall.
Right.
But if you don't know how to walk, you will walk back, then you fall, you will say, I took a fall, but it's you that did not walk good. If you are walking steady, you wouldn't fall. Well, it's with me. I am walking steady with Christ, step by step. I like my Redeemer. Eh? He died to set me free. And whosoever He set free, they are free indeed. He died to set us free. Sinners, change your ways. Seek the Lord. Seek the Lord. I have a little song that goes like that. Sinners, seek the Lord. Repent from all your sins, for thus it was commanded, if you would enter in. And if by chance you live 100 years below, up there you will not regret it, For you settled long ago, long ago, long ago, long ago.
That was good.
Long ago you settled that on your knees. For the record clear today, Jesus washed your sins away when the old account was settled long ago. The old account was large, for I was singing every day. Although I had the money, I never went to pay. But when I looked ahead with pages white as snow, I went to the keeper and I settled long ago, long ago, long ago.